Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, done live. And we made it out of Nuka World. And not quite as damageless as I would have thought. I went back yesterday, and I noticed that Coulter actually did get a shot off on me. I noticed the, 1 or 2 damage from the first little electrical buzz. I freak out. He starts shooting. I, knock him down again. Get another little electrical buzz as I'm getting the actual, useful item, the frag grenade on his person. And I totally missed out that he shot me for about 30 damage. So, Nuka World, not as perfect as I would have liked. Could have really easily avoided that. And the second little buzz of damage if I would have just known what worked, which was the frag grenade, and I knew that that worked, but actually applied the knowledge that I had. So anyway, today we're not jumping straight back into the Institute, because another thing I noticed is down there at the bottom, you'll notice I only have 1 fusion core extra. That's because I left a ton of stuff at Nuka World as I was rambling on, as usual, at the end of the episode. So proud of myself, up on my high horse and whatnot. And, yeah, I just left Nuka World with a ton of stuff still in the inventory over at the Fizztop Grill. So what we're going to do is, since we're already here, we're going to run over just a little bit to Sunshine Tidings. And we're going to drop off any aid, any junk, any stuff like that. I did a quick little look-see, and there's at least a little bit that we can get rid of, just to make sure that I can get the most out of my trip back to Nuka World to grab some stuff, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it, well, ever. So, here's the little bunker thing. Actually, what is that? I'm suddenly drawing a blank. Where the heck does this go? I am not going to do the detonating of the hatch. No way. So, today we have to continue our streak of helping people. We were able to free all the settlers, all the traders, all the random people over at Nuka World, but I think the Commonwealth still has a few people we could end up helping. So drop junk for 20, drop the aid that is heavy first, beer, bourbon, meat. Actually, we'll hold on to those, I guess. Mirelurk egg, and another thing I noticed, I didn't bring any of my Mirelurk egg omelets. After making such a big deal out of it, they're not in my inventory, and I didn't take them at all. So, yeah. Great job, great job. Really, really prepared and all that stuff. So, let's see, irradiated, addictal. And I also looked up, the refreshing beverage actually doesn't undo all of your thirst, so not exactly true. This is just essentially the, let's talk all about the things that Keith got wrong. Refreshing beverage, I was saying that it undoes all of your thirst, and it doesn't, so I don't know what I was, thinking of. I guess I just got ahead of myself there with how I was explaining things, but yeah, not as useful as I was giving it credit for. Everything else I think we'll just hold on to. Yeah, let's just hold on to the rest of this. Between 150 extra carrying weight, and we could even do some drugs and some grilled radstag for a little bit extra. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Let's just double check. Actually, I didn't think that through, because I was getting a bunch of bottles. I should actually get those bottles and make them into dirty water and just put them right here. Yeah. Okay. Little bit of a slow start. Gotta fix up all my mistakes from last time, unfortunately. So let's just do that. It is unfortunate that so much of this game is me essentially having to clean up my mess from the previous episode, but yeah, that's just kind of Fallout in a nutshell, I suppose. I'm not exactly as prepared as I should be at times, but It's a learning experience, I suppose. So yes, today, as I was saying earlier, there's plenty to do in the Commonwealth when it comes to helping people. And there's a certain vault that's sending out a distress signal. And I know how nasty vaults can be, and I've heard about how Vault 81 is a nice place and all. But this vault, let's see. Defend, get out of there. Vault-Tech calling, there we go. It says something about radio, and here's Vault-Tech radio beacon. And even though it's very quiet, there's essentially a voice saying, "Hey, automated message, we're being attacked. Please, if you're Vault-Tech, show up." And so, it sounds like someone needs our help. Yeah, we'll do that.
Huh?
There we go. Investigate Vault 88. Now, the thing with Vault 88 is, it's in a part of the map that I haven't really gotten around to doing anything in. Vault-Tech calling. Does it not show up on the map? Should totally show up on the map. Whatever. We know where it is. It at least labeled where Vault 88 is. So over there, close by the Jamaica Plain, it's in the quarry. There's Quincy. There's, I don't know. There's plenty of things over there that have very little to do when it comes to the main story, completing the game, but provide a lot of scary enemies to deal with. So I've just kind of avoided it in general. Haven't even really flown over it because, again, scary enemies, and they have guns most of the time. But we did get to the Gunner's Plaza and clear out that area. Can't go that way. Gunner's Plaza, essentially, it's now at least a little bit of a safe space where we can kind of plan around going. I can't really go that way at all. Okay, there we go. Getting our way down. So what we're going to do is actually not sprint anymore because I'm going through my fusion cores pretty quickly. And we're going to go back to the Nuka world because, yeah, it's kind of necessary. And hopefully we're not going to run into any leftover raiders. It can happen. They can just kind of wander in from patrols and be like, "Hey, where's Nisha? Where's Megs? Where's William?" And, oh, Maxon. Wait, not Maxon. Oh, that's the other guy. I'm really bad with names. And I'm sprinting. Stop sprinting. Ugh. Mason. There we go. So, took me a second. I'm just the worst with names. So unfortunately, this is just kind of a taste of how annoying it would be to go back and forth between the Commonwealth and the Nuka world after having completed all the parts. So I press the button, and I have to go along my way, and then I get to sit here and just wait. Well, for the loading screen, but then I'll wait some more.
And on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation,
so,
we'd like to welcome each and every one of you
we get to observe how long it takes to get through the monorail every single time. It should really just kind of take us straight to the station immediately and say, please, you know, be careful and grab all your belongings and don't leave any children on the train, on the monorail, because reasons. But no, instead it has to take us through the whole song and dance every time. Wonderful. So, let's just hang out here for a bit. Fun stuff.
The Bradburton Amphitheater and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka-Cade, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes.
Okay. Almost there.
From
Still
Nukatown, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks.
I wonder if they freeze you in place so you can't glitch out out of the monorail somehow. They were probably just like, yep, people finding a way to move in this thing, they're going to fall out of the monorail and either die from height or be able to just skip the gauntlet. So getting ahead of the glitches and stuff, I suppose, maybe. But just skip us straight to the thing. Maybe after one time, that'd be fine, but nope. Have to do it every time. Okay. So, we are going to very carefully, since it's broad daylight too, and I can't see enemies as easily as it would be if it was night. Kind of a weird thing where I want it to be night just for the sneakiness already, but then I actually see better at night because enemies are highlighted. Yeah. Good stuff with the targeting thing. Let's take a look. And I realize I got a gun. Let's see. Suppressed operators. And I have a space for it. Good. Because my shotgun's not with me. So, yeah, this gun, 10 bullets in a clip, we'll be able to change that. And one thing I'd like to keep an eye out for is a drum magazine, because I forgot to really pay attention for them last time, but yeah, that's just a regular person. I think we're going to be fine. If they're still around, then we'll take a look at them, but yeah, I won't be able to make the biggest magazine, the drum magazine. I would be fine with the bigger clip. That's not too bad. Did all the bodies... I know I had a lot of despawning bodies. Here's some. But yeah, if it's operators, they almost never have the actual big clips. I need pack and... Here, let's see. It's a big clip, but again, we're looking for the I don't know, the drum magazine, just because that actually has... let's see. Yep, there it is. Drum magazine, because it takes commando, I believe, to make that. Definitely keep that in mind. Let's just see what we can grab at Fizz Top. If we need to do some buying and selling before we leave, just to maximize what's happening to us, then we can do that. And you... I mean, I might as well, just for the ammo, right?
It's close. I know it's close. It has to be.
Have I not been picking up everyone's stuff? Apparently not. So some of these things are better weight to, not weight, but damage resistance than the combat armor, but they're heavy and it's hard to upgrade them the way I'd like because I rarely take all the perks that, you know, you need. Sniper is nice for a couple of them because you can do the steady aim one or whatever, but yeah, there's just a lot of problems with them. Okay, so yeah, I think all the raiders are gone. We're only going to be finding raiders out in the wild now. One of the things to look forward to is, as you complete different things, you essentially spawn in new sorts of enemies that can randomly show up in the Commonwealth. If we were to do Automatron, of course, you know the roving death robots are a thing, and 575 is way too much. So let's take a look at what we can leave. Let's drop all the junk first of all. Let's drop some of the ammo first. Secondly, let's come back for the fragmentation grenades. We overdid the grenades a bit, didn't we? I don't really think I need to get better prices, but I suppose I will. Okay, we'll let's actually work on something right now. So, we're just under our capacity to do the things we need to do. But if we just do a little bit of meat eating, properly fed, and I think, let's see. So mildly dehydrated. Let's take one of those refreshing beverages just to double check what it gets me up to. Okay, I have things sorted by weight. I was confused there for a second. Properly hydrated. So it's once you get down to the -4 intelligence one. Oop, I'm still over encumbered. Oh my gosh. That's when it becomes no longer getting you all the way hydrated. Just trying to think. Should I just take the grilled radstag now? I probably should. Okay. Anyway, we need to take a quick look at our... Oh, I don't want to go down there without... Okay, so, doing things inefficiently still. Getting in and out of power armor, that's fine. But I want to work on a weapon just a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably won't be able to work on the weapon because I don't have the junk necessary to work on the weapon. This is efficient. Very efficient. You know what? I'll just take the gun with me. That's fine. Let's not think too hard on it. I just want to make sure that that is the case, though. Armor. Where's the weapons workbench? Is it over there? Don't know, and I'm just going to not care. So let's go over here, let's sell something. And then we'll be able to get out of here. Everyone should be fine to not take my fusion-powered death robot, as long as there's not a fusion core in there. And
what can I do for you? Treatment or supply?
There's chems. Do they have a weapons workbench over here? They should. Sure. There it is. Okay. Forgot about that.
Let my guard down for a second.
Okay, operator sniper. Well, I'll just go through that. So this thing, totally not what I'm thinking of. I probably put away... Okay, there it is. Advanced receiver. That's nice because rifleman, rank 5. Long covered, whatever. We can do the sniper barrel ourselves, and that's fine. That'll help with range. Better sighted. Recoil control. I guess this is improved recoil control. So better recoil control. Better recoil.
Wasteland's a dangerous place. Arm yourself with a quality
What's the
weapon
difference
right
between
here.
recoil and recoil control? Interesting. Things I don't know about this game still. Light stock versus marksman stock. That's fine. Small quick eject magazine. Okay. We could do the large quick eject magazine. That's 30 bullets. But the drum magazines are just better, right? I mean, it increases the weight by 1.6 from the large quick eject. And yeah, but it's commando, so let's take a look. Those things are fine. Where is the drum magazine? There we go. Quick eject drum. So we need adhesive, screw, and springs, of course. Could probably find that right here. Adhesive, screws, and springs.
Guns and ammo.
Surely we should be able to find that around here.
Long way to see this place.
General goods here.
I'm ready to just buy it,
Come on
frankly.
over and pick up.
And if we're going to buy, let's do it correctly. Green dress, fashionable, pompadour, very nice.
What you need? The raiders are gone. They're really gone.
Yep.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Sure thing.
Okay, show me adhesive, springs and screws and what else was it? A gear? I don't know. I'm just going to grab what I think I need. Screw, maybe? I'll take the oil just because I want to promote some entrepreneurship from the former people that I was essentially lording over for about 3 minutes. Aluminum's nice. I'll take that anyway. So I probably don't have it because I can't get the adhesive. I could probably make some adhesive with corn, mute fruit, and whatever. Anyway, I'm not wearing my talking thing, but I don't care. Let's not worry about that. And let's get rid of a few things. Nope. A few of the weapons, for sure. Frigid walking cane, thank you. Goodbye. Operator's sniper rifle, that doesn't have anything that we need. Or does it? No, that's fine. And we're gonna get rid of the thirst sapper. Haven't used it yet, but I don't want to be tempted. Just get it out of my inventory for sure. I'm noticing a lot of things that I didn't take that I probably should have. Medics. That is actually pretty useful in a lot of different circumstances. Let's just sell some stim packs and whatever else that we need to get rid of. And did she have anything when it came to the aid? Let's do that. That is fine. Okay, so we don't really have access to what we need by the looks of things. Which is fine. We can just take the gun with us. It's not too heavy. I could go looking around and scavenging for a few
Need
things.
some stims? Or I can patch you up myself.
I mean, it's just adhesive. I should be able to find adhesive somewhere laying about.
Not looking for trouble, just some good deals.
Let's just run around quick like
You don't want to be cut without it.
look for anything that we can get. It's a fun assortment of weapons. We don't need to waste our time with that.
It's a new day, boss. We all owe you one. Now what can I do for you?
2 fusion cores, very nice.
Let's see what you have.
Sure.
Always say yes to the iguana bits. And there's not going to be anything. I just like looking. Okay, so we can just keep on getting rid of a few things, I suppose. Stim packs. Honestly, I should probably get rid of my ammo that I don't need. 308, 44, and call that good. I mean, it's not
Need
perfect.
supplies?
Like, I probably
Got a little of
should
everything
actually hold
here.
on to
Come take a look.
my various ammo types just in case I get a quite amazing like 308 or 44 weapon. Instigating Deadeye. Oh, if I had a Deadeye of anything, I would be very, very happy. Just having a guaranteed jet whenever you need it on the right trigger. Oh, without any of the drawbacks, that is powerful stuff right there. I wish I had some of that, but... Oh, do not forget, you have power armor just sitting about. Okay, back here to talk about the power armor. I'm just
Stocking
going
up
to
for your
double
next
check.
raid?
Wonder glue.
Have
That's
you?
why I came back. Wonder glue is wonderful because it's 2 adhesive. Yeah, I thought about that for a second. I was
Guys
just like,
selling
better not be
candy.
1 adhesive. It is 2. Let's just double check that we have everything we need to get this thing off. Suppressed, quick eject drum, standard magazine, good. Now, make the better thing better. Oh, that's nice.
Pistols, rifles, grenades.
Okay, I just want to see that. I guess it's on 2, isn't it?
Kind of weapon you need.
Oh, 75 bullets. 75 bullets. And I can just fire those for days. Okay, yeah, we're using this thing as... And look at that, you know, it's not even that bad for its spread or whatever. There's other weapons that are much bigger, pretty much the same. That's good, but only like, what, 6 shots? No thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good, but just as an all-around sort of weapon, throw that into the enemies coming at you if you need to. Really good when it comes to the accuracy on things. Get a farther away target, maybe. Yep. I would take a third chance, or 2/3 chance right there. Give me some bullets for my new favorite gun that is not legendary.
Let's see what you have.
You got it.
The 1,000 bullets that he has here seems a bit ridiculous. I suppose times like this I should have just done the Great Mentats from the get-go. Now let's actually have it normal. Sorted by name. Parched, that's fine.
Hey,
let's talk.
Here to stock up or just making the...
That was lucky.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Straight to thirsty. Great. So we're just going to be inefficient. That's fine. I'm going to take all the bullets so I don't have to come back here if I can help it. Took 33% off that overall cost there. That's nice to see for sure. 50 caliber, we just don't really need these things. We've bought so much weapon and ammo and stuff before that we just don't need that stuff. And the quick eject, that's fine. Get rid of the aid. Now I have a weapon out there that I don't need. Suppressed, hardened, piercing, pack, automatic. Thank you for having a nice little clip for me, but everything else about this. Long covered sniper barrel. I'm just going to make that myself when I get home. I just wanted that thing right there because I can make the best, whatever it's called, barrel later. I'm not going to use Molotov cocktails. Screw that. Do I have any pulse mines? Screw you. I hate pulse mines. They're pointless. Pulse stuff I hate so much. Am I ever going to have a need for 25% less action points on a 10mm? I don't think so. It's just too late in the game for me to switch over to Gung Fu and the pistol perks and get everything that I need for that. No. That's not. Oh, actually, there is something that I can at least have around, show off a little bit. Things that I don't need, though. Let's try to get rid of weight, if we can. I'm going to get rid of a couple things that I know I don't need. Herbal stimulant, and radiated blood, probably fun to have around. Yeah. Just some stim packs, I guess. Yeah, something like that. And then a few more. Perfect. Okay, good to see that around. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Over here, yeah, Maddox. I'm pretty sure I've already just checked his comics or whatever and picked that up, but just on the off chance that he, yeah, no comics, that's fine. No comics silk
Don't
either.
worry about me.
Too bad.
I'll stay in line.
And we're good. Let's get out of here. Wasting time. It's just what I do.
General supplies here. Come and stock up.
Okay.
Got
You
plenty
can
of
take those
supplies for
bomb
the boss.
collars off, by the way. Do they ever get their bomb collars off if you come back after like a week? The docs actually figure out how to do it. You'd think that there'd be like some sort of switch that people could just like deactivate them. Whatever.
Cans
Okay,
are gone.
so
It's like a weight's been lifted off us.
back to
Thanks.
Fizz Top, and how much weight? I have, yeah, 120. Should be good now. We've cleared out a lot of the weapons. We've got the upgrade that we need. We have all of our loot that we want. I could technically go and start scavenging all of these random places, these trash cans. You know, that one doesn't even have anything. But over here we have iguana bits, and that's something I like. Bone turns into oil, but we're just not really needing that much when it comes to junk and loot and stuff. One thing we are kind of low on, always, for some reason, is our dirty water, it seems like, and our ability to make things like, well, and purified water. I'd like to change that up, coming up a bit. Wonder glue. I mean, I need to loot. It's right in front of me. Why wouldn't I? Cement is not necessary, and come on down. But yeah, there's just so much loot for the taking here. None of it's owned. It's all free. So much Nuka-Cola. If I ever get the lead belly, that'd be nice.
Used to work because the Raiders made me. That's because I really want to make this place better.
And grab the last meat fruit. Who cares? I have 150 at home. What am I doing? Wasting time, but it's fun to loot. Ah, good stuff. Okay, and we'll do a quick loot upstairs. Then I promise that I'm going to just, you know, exercise all of my willpower and not loot on my way out. It's going to cost me. It's going to cost me a lot of sanity and willpower for sure, but I think I can manage, hopefully. So get the beer that is empty. I wish I could just pour out beer rather than having to drink it. There's like some sort of like waste not, want not mentality that I can't just pour out beer, but that's fine. Right away is nice. Yeah, over here, there's, I mean, definitely a lot of stuff to grab. And it's not super useful or anything, especially to me, late-level characters. But I think they kind of wanted to entice people to come here, and if they wanted to essentially get something out of this place, just throw in all of the stuff that you could possibly want. Just lying about. Beer bottle. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get back in there. Very good. Now don't get too close to the power armor station. Just... Oh no, and I've kicked it over the wrong way. Will I ever be able to get it? Yep, I will. Glorious. Come on. One last beer bottle. Okay, it's not working. Fuse, and what else? One of these, one of those, one of that's. It's funny because, you know, this is Coulter's desk, and he had a burnt book and a magnifying glass. I don't think he had very good sight. The, I'm leaving that pulse mine. Screw that pulse mine. Yeah, the fight in the arena, you don't really get detected by him very easily, so he probably didn't have the best eyesight. Probably needed magnifying glass, you know, just to read. Not the highest perception, but it's unfortunate. We didn't see any glasses on him. Maybe a big badass raider in glasses, you know, he didn't think that that was actually, you know, intimidating enough or something. That's fine. Coulter's dead, and we're alive. But just that little bit of character building, maybe. Fun stuff. Okay, are we done? Wow, we picked up a lot of stuff. What happened? Let's see what we can get rid of. I don't want to get rid of anything. This is a problem. We have... Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. We have a lot of weapons. Okay, if I was to take a buff tats, just so I don't have to come back here, we're still down by about 100. Yikes. The weight on this stuff, combat, right leg, left arm, not getting anything out of my apparel, that's too bad. All the Nuka stuff, I think we can leave. We'll have Mirelurk egg omelets. Yeah, that's fine. That helps a little bit. Vim we can make more of, and we have more at home. We'll just take one. Herbal anodyne, get rid of, and everything else is not going to be heavy enough for me to have any reason to get rid of. Oh, this is tough. Usually I go out of my way to pick up these things, but they're just too heavy. Okay. Desk fan, globe, hot plate, camera, saying no to crystal, and fiber optics and gears, and oh, it's too much. I can't. Okay. Some of these things are heavy and not very useful. Some of these things we can reduce down to 0.5 weight somehow. Oh, this is tough. I guess I am probably carrying something like a lot of weight in just... Okay, how much weight is that? Yikes. So... that's a few more bullets than I probably need. Honestly, I hate leaving fusion cores on the table, but I have so many at home, and I have so many caps, and it's fine. I don't need to have all of the fusion cores. There's more here if I need them. Wow, this is the most difficult part of Nuka World, having to leave a bunch of junk here. Okay, goodbye microscopes. Goodbye typewriter. Nuclear material and oil. It's too hard to say no to that, but I have all the oil in the world. Okay, we're fine. Let's get out of here. Now we literally can't loot anymore. Okay, refilling the water, because that at least helps us with our weight, value ratio, all that jazz or whatever. I want to remove the rum bottles and stuff, because that'll actually help with my weight ever so slightly. Probably not enough to actually make up for a few things that I have in my inventory. Probably a little too much. This feels silly. Okay, overtired, -1 strength, mildly dehydrated again. I guess I will take the purified water. Wait, am I hungry? Of course not. Okay, purified water. 2 for thirsty, 1 for parched, and 1 for hydrated. So it's essentially 4 water. Wasting my buff tats, just standing around. It's unfortunate. I'm also just standing in water, but I think I'll be able to get a little... 552, so I've at least lost... Wait, that was from the water I drank. What about now? 549. There we go. Now it's going down. Yeah, those heavier bottles. That's good to see. Still not going to make the difference of whether or not I'm actually able to, you know, not take buff tats to actually handle things, but yeah. Okay, let's just type in refreshing over here because that's clearly the keyword. Oh, we can't type it in yet. That's unfortunate. And the rest of this, we're running by and not looting a thing. We are on our way out of Nuka World, hopefully for the last time. I've left 4 fusion cores and a handful of random... Oh, must take all the bottles because for some reason I was low on bottles. But yeah, I don't want to come back here. There shouldn't be a reason to come back here. Maybe if there's some sort of popular sentiment that Nuka World isn't actually complete until you get all of the parks done as well. And then I just skip the raider part that's really boring and not really that dangerous, in fact. You can talk your way out of everything. You can essentially do a really intense amount of shooting on the person before he even, like, becomes hostile for the random raider, other raider person or whatever. Yeah, it's so boring and long and not really interesting. And everything about the whole raider invasion in the Commonwealth is just wrong. Anyway, let's get on with it.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting.
Collect your children.
Reopening of our World of Refreshment
And
ride, now featuring delicious
let's see.
Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Once we step outside, then we'll be able to actually do the thing that we need to do, which is teleport to the Institute and get on with things. Now, I have been sitting on 5 level ups, and that's a fair amount of level ups, for sure. The thing about that, though, is there's a few different ways I could take it. And I'm leaning towards one way in particular. And we'll talk about that coming up, but yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't really like to spend my level ups unless I'm getting immediate benefits. Like, if I took a bunch of damage perks or whatever, and I'm not doing any fighting right now, or if I am, it's probably manageable stuff. It's kind of pointless. But if all of a sudden a Vertibird crashes on me out of nowhere, and I'm down to, 10 health or 20 health, I have at least 2 level ups to go into Endurance, and some more into Life Giver if it really comes down to it. I don't want to take Life Giver, I don't want to be put in that situation. But I, think it's not a bad idea just to have some spare level ups for health, because it's kind of the one way I can heal. There's no healing, but there is health increasing, so yeah. Makes perfect sense. Anyway, we're back home. Thank God we're back home. Okay. Get away, junk. Be gone. And this stuff. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to make sure. In here we have our... Please show me. Where? Yes, okay, 66 Mirelurk egg omelets. I mean, I didn't end up wanting to use them at any point, so it worked out, I suppose, but I made such a big deal about needing to go off to the castle, so I had my Mirelurk egg omelets just in case. And I didn't bring them. Just... bravo me. Bravo. Okay, so... a few random other stuff. I don't think we need all the stealth boys anymore. 5 is going to be fine. And this stuff, and that stuff, and this stuff. Let's put away all our ammo like we did last time, and just take what we need. I think that's a decent proposition. And again, our situation for ammo is nice because, yep, fusion cores now we have 18, plus a bunch of things to sell, pretty much. What else? Oh yeah, our weapons. Let's just put a few things away. Okay, so What have we got for grenades? We have 95 fragmentation grenades, 79 Molotovs, 30 plasma grenades, 16 of each of those. Very nice. Pulse grenades and pulse mines, I shouldn't even let them be in the category of weapons at this point. Baseball grenades are better than them. That says something. Okay, so there's a few things I was considering doing. I want to grab anything that's fun and technically useful, even though it's not exactly... yeah, this is all over the place. How's our weight, anyway? 240, perfect. So, of course, fusion core out. And let's step over here. So, bugs be gone. Powered left leg. So, 2 left legs, one of them's powered, one of them's VATS. I'd rather have the powered, I think. Right leg, left leg, that's good to see. Let's just bring this up to a standard amount. Increased movement speed while sneaking, that's actually kind of nice. As opposed to deep-pocketed. I feel like if I'm doing a sleek mission where I'm actually not in my power armor, it's for a good reason. A little bit more AP. It's not bad, but yeah. Let's make sure that if we're ever in our combat armor outside of our power armor, which is pretty much our combat armor. Yeah, if we're outside of our power armor, for whatever reason, we're going to be stealthy. So, it also gets a name. Yeah, that's out of order. There we go. So we have a right leg, a left leg. Our talking right arm, not that great. Let's take a look for our arms. We have exterminators for bugs and mirelurks, ghoul slayers for that, mutant slayers for right, robots for right. Okay, we have 1 VATS enhanced. The problem with that one, though, there's no shadowed. Oh, I mean, I guess... maybe just to have the ultralight build, so it's not adding weight without actually doing anything most of the time. And it really doesn't do anything overall. Adding 4 damage resistance to something that's over 200 damage resistance, not going to be seeing differences there. So we're just going to keep it as standard. Keep it nice and light. Okay. That's Raider, just to remember that it's crap. Left arm. I'm not sure if the benefits of having VATS minus the whole not having shadowed, it might be a bad situation. Oof. Okay, Steadfast, Brotherhood of... okay. It's something, I guess. I mean, it should actually start making a little bit of a difference. So we're at 27. What does that get up to? Shadowed combat armor. And 50% extra chem duration would be nice. The extra weight reduction and extra AP, not even that bad, I suppose. I can always use extra chems, but the extra AP and the minus weight I think is a good combination. So let's have that as our steadfast combat chess piece. And I forgot the quotations to actually put it at the top. Okay, we're almost done with our, oops, let's get out of here. Actually, no, back in, back out, back in, back out. We don't have any weave on our actual, yeah, I don't know what happened. Our military fatigues, they disappeared. I don't know where I put them, I don't know where they went, so that's going in there. Our apparel. Bugs be gone, let's not do that. Let's do a cunning right leg, a powered left leg, a steadfast chest piece. Right arm can stay with us, a left arm and left leg. Yeah, the Vats Raider left leg, let's not do that one. So we have a left arm, right arm, chest piece, left leg, right leg. It's not... Wait, right arm. Yeah, we need a better right arm. And we don't really have the best of stuff. We have robots. I don't want to face a robot without power armor. We'll just keep our combat right arm. This should still be... Oh, it's only pocketed rank 1. Okay, we can fix that. Combat right arm. Oh, I didn't even finish the... Ah, that's really silly of me. Let's do the ultra-light build because we're going to carry it around a bunch and it's not going to be actually using the pocketed aspect of things. And finish the quotations. Much better. Combat right leg, left leg, chest piece, right arm, left arm. Now everything else can go away. Left leg and left leg. Shadowed and deep-pocketed, polished and muffled. Is agility and perception better than action point refresh? That's actually an interesting query. Ooh boy. Oh, I'm gonna go back on forth. Sleek. Let's do that one for the left leg. The right leg. Let's do another sleek on this one. Ultralight. 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 Okay, that's fine. It probably makes sense to go with the... I should have done this in between parts. I am sorry. Because the extra agility, plus shadowed, plus sleek, makes this actually pretty sneaky. Yeah, we're going for that. I'm going in and out. I am not knowing what I'm doing. Okay. Cunning. Metal. Left leg. Okay. Now that's the end of the armor, I promise. No more armor. We've been doing an hour of just inventory management. And I'm back in the thing. Oh my gosh. Get with it. Go away, troubleshooters, mutant slayers stuff, ghoul slayers, exterminators, and for the left leg stuff, we're going with cunning metal, not powered left leg. That makes sense, right? Agility and perception as opposed to refresh speed. Yeah. If I need refresh speed, I have Mirelurk egg omelets. That's fine. It's more of just a quality of life as you're sprinting around. Okay, yeah, that was a whole lot of wasted time. Sorry about that. This one, we can do the long-covered sniper barrel because a little extra range just in case. And it really only improved sighted accuracy, superior range, better recoil. Now I'm interested. We're exiting and we're doing a quick test with all of our bullets. So try to stay on that hole with the 0 bullets I have. Glorious. Glorious. Very smart. Smartest. Okay. Testing. Need to reload. Okay. Testing again. Circle. Okay. That's pretty good recoil. Literally can't complain about that. And if we get just a little bit of extra range, what does that do to our recoil? Everyone remember what just happened. That's pretty much the same. I can live with that one. Okay, so that takes care of that. The light stock, I mean, I don't know why we would do... Is marksman stock... Wait, is superior or exceptional? Now I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that's probably fine. It's totally fine. Let's not worry about that. I might... 93 to 99 accuracy. I'll just keep it medium. Operator colors is fine. I think that's pretty much the same thing. No, we don't stand for any of those things. We are standard colors. There we go. Needs a name. It's pretty much an AK-47, right? AK... but I feel like it's 2077... 2277 or something, so we'll just go the AK-77. Or we can do the AK-7.62. Yeah, all of those names make perfect sense, except the last one. So, the quick draw. I feel like I have things for that, but... Oh, let me just, lay my hand on the table a little bit once I get a 10mm. Suppressed 10mm. There we go. Yeah, surprised I haven't picked up a 10mm yet. Kind of silly. Oh! I just assumed that I had jetpack available, so I jumped off the thing. Don't jump off. You can fall off, sure. I know that that height's fine, but that was suddenly scary for a little bit. Don't want to take any damage that I don't have to. Yikes. Let's take these things off. Attach a different mod. Attach a different mod. Attach other mod. That's why I don't sell my mods, just because if you need to randomly build something, then you already have the ability to just take the mods off. Now, quick draw. It's not, you know, increasing in damage with the 25% less action point usage, but it might serve a purpose because we're going to run into being able to do something fun. Well, recon scope, interesting. I'm surprised that only adds 2 accuracy. Whatever. Okay, this will just be 10mm. Wow, 10 10 millimeter. Quick. No, this will be the 10. No, this will be the quick 10 millimeter. Glorious naming right there. So clever. Now, the thing about the 10 millimeter, if I have any ammo for it. Wow, I have 1,200 bullets. Okay. It is a pistol. I don't have the perks for it. And if I don't have the perks for it, then it really isn't doing much damage compared to what I could have it be doing. But, take a look at the VATS shots that I can do. I lost count. 4, 8, close to 16. And that's with most of my stuff done. So I need to tab several times just to get out of that. There we go. I am hungry and thirsty, which is not helping whatsoever with these demonstrations. Let's do food first. And some water second. Okay, so as you can see, doing plenty of that, but the accuracy is only so far, yada yada yada. But there's a cool thing down here I've talked about before with concentrated fire. Concentrated fire is... it's in the wrong tree. If we had it in agility, and we were essentially going gunslinger crazy, did those points, did ninja, and then had it here with gunfu. I mean, it makes sense that gunfu's in agility and concentrated fire's in perception from a lore standpoint. Gunfu, agile, perception, hitting the same body part over and over. So yeah, that makes sense. But it's very powerful with pistols because I'm just gonna take it now. I have the 5 level ups, 2 in perception, and then we'll do 1, 2, and the third one. 20% accuracy and 20% more damage. Wow. I am halfway to the next level up, and it's kind of one of those things that I didn't want to overuse my level ups when I'm essentially having this amount of bar partially filled up because I went through something a second time after my game crash, and I get the Idiot Savant on something, which gives me the extra experience, so I'm trying to not, get too much benefit out of it, so it's only the worst of the situation that happened. But anyway, so let's just go through that again. So now that we're able to take multiple body shots on something, let's go for a further one, even in fact. Let's go for the barrel. Let's say we want to do a headshot or something. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, and we'll fire those pretty quickly, but we're also increasing the damage by 20% each time, so we could just keep increasing the damage over and over and over, and this is where it gets a little silly. If we get range on this thing, if we started actually getting the perk chart for Gunslinger up to increasing the range and stuff like that, the pistols do get ridiculous, and I can see pistol builds being super powerful, especially if you're using VATS a lot. I use VATS a fair amount, but I can get by without it, just with Psychojet and using other things. But yeah, this thing, we might just stick around since I didn't really put much stock in the pistols up until now because, even with the VATS and good staggering ones and whatever Western revolvers I had, I didn't have this. I didn't have the concentrated fire that actually allowed me to get a lot of work done with this thing. I'll see if I can give you an example of a really tough enemy that normally wouldn't be able to be held back by a little tiny pistol. But with the concentrated fire, it would be. I am rambling, and I need to check one more thing, because I'm sure that there's other things that could be useful. Namely, the plasma gun. The legendary effect on this is crap. I hate this, so that's unfortunate. But the gun itself, even without a legendary effect, can be turned into something pretty special. I'm just checking a few other things. Chance to stagger on hit. We'll take a look-see at that. Hitman's plus 10% damage. Not the best thing in the world because it has to be aiming anyway. So, yeah, this is just kind of catching up on things that I've wanted to look at for a while. And, yeah, I think we're something like an hour into it, and this is just probably the most boring episode ever. Resilient plasma gun. So, we have an overcharged capacitor, and that just boosts damage automatically. Improved sniper barrel, just boosts damage and range and whatnot automatically. Recoil compensating stock. Now if we put that over to a comfort grip, it drops the damage by half. Because of our 100% extra damage and whatnot from, whatever. Recoil compensating... Let's just do a quick test before we start moving things around. We need some ammo for it, and we're going to reload it. And I'm going to actually learn from all of the times that I haven't done this. So, lessons about concentrated fire, part 2. We have 12 shots. We're a rifleman user. We can hit these things very easily, and it does all the damage we need. But we only get 2 shots. But if we go over to this thing and do the comfort grip, we should be able to get a decent amount of work done comparatively. So 1, 2, 3. Actually not as much different as I expected. We're only able to get essentially a 33%, 50% more, but yeah, actually, what is it that changes that? Is it really the sniper barrel versus the short barrel? It really probably is. So if we're taking off from 270 down to 100, let's say, we're just going to go around in circles, I'm sure. Test time. This is the testing range. This is where it is. Okay, so we can essentially build up our ability, increasing damage each time, increasing the, chance to hit, and we can get a lot more. My tiredness level is making it a little difficult to figure out just how much I can do, but 6, 7, maybe 8 shots total. So after, we would be able to do 3 shots at 270 damage or 8 shots at 100 damage. But then that, oh god, maths. Okay, 1 shot 270 damage, increasing by 20%, so that's 54, let's say. And so add that on to the second shot, and then the third shot, we get another 54. So then that is 270 plus 324 plus 378, something like that. And someone maths, and then we're getting a big number. But 100 damage. And this is, considering that we're actually hitting the target. We're getting a 100% chance to hit after... Oh gosh, maths on this is just ridiculous. So, 2 shots, and we have a 100% chance of hitting, pretty much. Let's pretend. We've done 100 damage and 120 damage, let's say, if we're doing 100% hits, but we're not going to factor in misses for the first one anyway. So then another 140, 160. You can see where I'm going with this. And we get a bunch of shots off it, and we just get more and more damage. Now, of course, then you have to factor in, well, there's damage resistance, and the higher damage you're dealing out, and it does more bypassing of the armor, so lots to consider when it comes to that, but I just wanted to start showing off that it is something to consider. Now we don't have Gunslinger, which is sad. Because this gets up to 240, and I'm sure that, things would be helped out down the line, but I just want to do a quick look-see again, just at how this compares with the VATS shooting. Let's take all of that and put that on our person, in our hand, reloaded. Okay, so it's going to be pretty big. We can get 5 shots off, maybe. And it is essentially, you know, after the second shot, we're definitely gonna hit it. But I don't know. The Western revolver, it's too similar to the plasma, and the plasma is just nice and fast firing if you're not using VATS. I'm not much of a fan for the Western revolver. That's unfortunate. Okay, so demonstration time over. Let's put these things away just in case we ever feel inclined for whatever reason. Resilient plasma gun, 103 damage. I'm considering using it. It's just one more thing to carry ammo for, unfortunately. I just wish I had a better legendary effect on it. Like, anything would be useful. Okay, so we definitely have too many guns if we're doing all of this. The 10mm versus the plasma gun, we can get so much more damage out of that in the long run. Just do, you know, 3 or 4 VAT shots when we can do 1 VAT shot for that. I think this is a more useful weapon in case we run into little guys. If there's a fly and we only have a quarter of our AP left, we could unload a bullet fly. We could unload the rest of our action points onto that, get up to 100% chance to shoot it, and also enough damage to kill it. So I think the suppressed 10mm is the way to go. Plasma gun, you have potential, but you're just not going to fill a slot between AP efficiency and actually doing the damage we need you to do. Now, I'd much rather not have to have a 10mm and pull it out against an enemy that I need to hit in VATS that is, you know, too small and buzzy and whatnot. So it is a backup weapon. But being a backup weapon, it's rather light, and the ammo for it is plentiful and light, so that's good at least. So we've got a lot of guns. I don't know where my guns are going to end up being. The damage difference between 391 and 306, I suppose that makes the difference. Maybe I should just put one of these radiums away, but I already have the ammo for one of them. But I like this one for the recoil so much more if I'm just sniping a bunch of enemies, especially in Jet. It's so useful. Spray and pray, it's the explosive weapon that's very useful. Quick 10mm. That's what I needed to get rid of. Okay, so I'm just going to rename this 10mm. That's fine. And let's put it away. So, what is our objective now that we've talked for an hour without doing anything? Talking, not combat. I like that we've actually named it for what it needs to be doing. Armored stuff. Oh, wow. I am not very quick. Okay. Everything else. So this is pretty much our character setup for outside power armor combat. And we have a decent amount of carrying capacity already. How do I have such a high carrying capacity? That's one thing I'm not quite sure about. I shouldn't be able to have that much carrying capacity. I don't have the strength for it. Yeah, that's kind of strange, actually. Strength's at 3. Is it really the Lone Wanderer does that much? Carrying weight by 100, so That seems off. I'm suddenly second-guessing what is and what isn't supposed to be. Anyway, have I been getting a bug this entire time that I didn't even recognize? I should really look into that. Okay, so we've got, let's see. Insomnia requires more sleep. Great. Probably the least annoying. Requiring more food, that's not bad. Requiring, you know, the extra damage dealt to me, that's annoying. But then when you get into fatigue and lethargy, those two are just draining when it comes to what I want to avoid happening. Okay, so energy resistance. I mean, we'll do this one. We'll do these two. We'll do another one of these. I think we'll do these anyway, just because damage resistance coming up in rain and fog. It might be useful down the road. Iguana on a stick, of course. More Mirelurk egg omelets. Ah, that feels good. Having all the dirty water that I could possibly want at my fingertips. Yeah, I can deal with it. Okay, Mirelurk queen steak, roach angle, chops, roasted ant. It literally does nothing. And we'll just do some more roasted Mirelurk meat. What about... Yep, we don't have any razor grain, unfortunate. And we have a lack of potatoes, strangely enough. Well, let's make them refill our potato situation. Okay. I think actually we can do without a few of those roasted Mirelurk meats. Let's get our ammo. Let's take a look at where we're at with a few things. I don't know where the quick 10mm is going to go in the long run. I mean, if I put it on 7, then it's just going to be out of sight, out of mind, pretty much. The recon laser gun. If I'm doing a recon sort of thing, maybe that makes sense. Oh, I should just... Okay. I said I was done, and I lied. I'm sorry. If I just put the reflex sight over to the recon scope, how much does that hurt my ability to do massive amounts of VATS? I hope not much. Oh, it does hurt it quite a bit. Nope, we're not doing the recon scope on this one. I mean, it's pretty annoying too, just to be able to mark with pips. Okay, get off of there. Reflex sight. Oh, show me those tiny little... Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Endless. Endless. I've run out of the ability to do VATS on that. That is good to see. Okay, so pretty much nothing on that. That feels more efficient. So where does it go? I think if I need to recon something, it's going to be a situation where I'm not needing to pull out the gun and quickly do it and freak out or whatever. I'll be able to open up my tab and say, hey, let's do recon. So it's going to go off the menu. The rest of this needs ammo. And where we're going, it's not nothing. I have plans about Vault 88. Things to do there. Things to do which are kind of scary. And we don't need all the ammo in the world, but if we took, you know, 15 pounds of 45, that's fine. Let's see. How much is 100 bullets of 10mm anyway? I know I can just do the math of what the weight is, but yeah, it's only 3. That is fine. Okay, so our ammo situation is good. We don't need. Good. More than enough. Definitely more than enough. It's a sniper weapon, come on. Not going to be using that much of it. Plasma cartridge, we don't need. 2mm. We've been doing pretty good about avoiding using the Gauss, so we'll go 150. Okay. Is that good? Oh, right. I have a laser rifle that might be fired on occasion, so I guess I could use some fusion cells. Don't really use the laser rifle that much. It's just a random... I mean, I might... Okay, so the good thing about the laser rifle is do not take all. Oh my god, that would be a mess. It's a really low recoil thing, and now that I have the AK-76... Can I attach a recon scope to that and just call it good? I mean, I'm not a super big fan of carrying around a recon laser gun when I never use it. Should I just do that? I feel like I should just do that for one of these. Okay, good. I can't do it on there, and if I can't do it on here, then that, you know, is annoying, but at least I know where it needs to go. Okay. So there's no recon scope on either of those. I guess... Oh, that's annoying. It's going on the Gaussy. Long recon scope or short recon scope? I want to be able to have the accuracy. And if something's really close, to the point where it's charging me and I'm using the silent Gaussy... silent Gaussy? I don't know. I think it makes sense to do the long recon scope. Man, I'm just taking forever. Okay. Long recon scope. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. And the laser gun can go away, where I put all my wonderful weapons that have kind of served their purpose. Okay. So... now our layout makes more sense. Kind of. If we really need to take something down from range or from close by, we can use VATS and we can definitely hit it. We can use our Mirelurk Egg Omelette, definitely hit it. We could even use Psychojet and hit it, even though that's kind of annoying. Oh, who am I kidding? That's really annoying to have that distance. And our barrel shot from here... Put on the short scope. This is so inefficient. Short recon scope. I don't even have the nuclear material for it. Okay, well, that's what we're doing. And you're not getting in my power armor. Okay, you can't get in my power armor. We're not going on any sort of grand adventure even. We're not going off to an island or to a theme park or anything. We're just going to a vault. I should definitely chill out. It's fine. Jeez. Okay. Of course, we need to do the berry mentats because always do the berry mentats. And the hub flower and whiskey, that's fine. Jet fuel and overdrive, it's always good to have, but we have plenty. And we definitely don't need any more of the grenade situation. Speaking of grenades, how much do I have? So, at 290... There's not really anything I can get rid of that would help too much. Between the noodle cups and the purified water, I think that's a good idea to have. Let's get rid of our mods that we've just been going non-stop for. And a fusion core to go in. We don't need the fusion cells now. That's nice. Just 3 types of ammo. I mean, 5 types of ammo. Wow. Numbers. Okay. So we will need some fusion cores. A decent amount. We'll do... Let's go through a few of these other ones. Our lowest is 10, 3, and 7. So let's go through a 41 and a 33. As well as these two. These as well, I should say. And then for the grenades, I think we could probably use these a little more frugally. Just throw them everywhere, we'll be fine. And a few of these in case we so desire. I'll just take all of my bottle cap mines because it's good to be prepared. And just in case I need something with a little more kick. That seems about right. Synth stuff. And Vertibird stuff. Honestly, it's good to have extra synth stuff just in case I need to spam it for a, you know, horrible situation. Now, I think we are fairly set. I will take some of these because I forgot last time. If I take them all, that's 6 extra weight. 7 extra weight, kind of. Is that enough? Am I set? Hopefully I'm set. I want to take just a few more of those for no reason. I am so inefficient. I'm just going around in circles. Where I stop, I do not know. Okay, way more food than I need, but I'll use it this time. And in here, let's actually put the crappiest fusion core. Okay, whatever time it is now, we're finally getting going. Literally the most boring part. I've just needed to take stock on where I'm at. We've got Nuka World done. We've got Far Harbor done. We're on the edge of declaring war on the Institute. We need to go back to see Virgil. And besides that, well, yeah, Vault 88 and Automatron. 2 things that need to happen. Let's just head down south. Now, we definitely saw that Virgil is... yeah, return to Virgil. I'm just going to put that on my map, in fact. Check on Virgil. There we go. So, that'll get us out of doing with the whole killing and stuff. Don't point your gun that way. That's the way I want to go. But besides Virgil, down south we'll be able to essentially head along the typical route, take a Vertibird over. I should really just clear out the Coast Guard pier. It's coming to be kind of an annoyance that I have to avoid it that far. Yeah, let's jump into some action. Let's go this way. It's broad daylight, perfect time to do some killing sneakily. Show me an enemy. I want to test out my... Where's the raider? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Headshots. So it gets up to 95% chance. And then over here, 95% chance. 1, 2, 3. And now this should actually do it. And then the other guy, slow motion shooting, 2, 3, headshot. So even at this range where we had a 5% chance to actually hit the enemy, we used, what, 20% of our action points to get the VAT shots, and they had enough time to essentially look around. Yeah, that's nice. That is very nice. So, thank you, Raiders. You served a purpose, and that was to be a demonstration. The last demonstration, but an actual combat demonstration. This thing, it's, you know, not super powerful, but it's really freaking efficient and useful when you need to do an automatic BATS kill. Got Pikmin stuff here. Wonder if we need to go visit Pikmin sometime and figure out his issues. But yeah, let's head on our way. We should be... Oh, we need to get that off. It's a little bright. Okay, so next. I'm tempted to clear out the people, the things, the abominations at the Coast Guard Pier. That would allow me to use my Vertibird a little more reliably. Even though I did fly over it, I think, they didn't really raise much of a fuss. Yeah, I don't like this place because there's a lot of bushes and hedges and foliage and fauna in general. Flora and fauna, but more the flora. And all that stuff just makes it really difficult to see. See these guys. Did I kill these? No, there's one right there for sure. Where are the other ones? I only see those two. Okay. Okay. Where else? I guess they're all coming out now. Still just that thing. We can get closer. So, I realized one nice thing about having that laser weapon was I would be able to take a test shot to see if anyone's still around. But this way, the silencer, it can still kind of do the job. Various silenced weapons. And the explosive weapon, I can always rely on that, I suppose. The explosions are heard, and they'll figure out what's happening. But... Oh, there's a guy. And he's gone. That's fine. We have a special way out of this. And of course, we still get the benefits of concentrated fire with rifles. They're just harder to actually get the benefits from because, well, taking anything more than 2 shots with a rifle is difficult. So let's see if we can't do again with a little bit of a demonstration as to the use of it and actually doing more damage. So that's the 2nd shot, 3rd shot, and we're going to lose out on our 5th shot. Okay, I am now wasting, so let's get the headshot in. But we are going to go through fusion cores like crazy doing this. Yeah, something to keep in mind, I suppose. But this should be pretty much everything that we need over here. Between demonstration and killing mutants, I think we're pretty set. Now this way... What happened to you? Falling down through there? I think we can get through here if we have the expert locked. And here's expert over here. Unfortunate. And that is more unfortunate. Okay. Nice little extra damage from scoped weapons, so does serve a purpose. And in here, it's just some fun stuff. We don't really need any of that, frankly. And Nick Valentine stuff in there. Don't need to feel out his quests and figure out what he's up to with, you know, Eddie Winter and all that. I feel like there should be explosives around here, but maybe they got triggered already. Lots of things can happen. We're gonna head just a little further south, and hopefully we'll be clear of all of the enemies that could show up. And there's some more frag mines over there. We don't really need the frag mines. So many of them. We don't need another settlement saying, oh, you're forgetting to, you know, come and build us this. Hey, you should come build us that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Did we already... God, I can't remember. I think I see something glowing. Yeah, that's definitely glowing. I do want to play with the pistol now that I have the concentrated fire thing, but I guess I can go without taking 2 shots for him and 2 shots for him. So now that at least is dealt with. Everything over here is not really necessary to do. Super mutants, getting a random magazine that does extra limb damage. I mean, you're seeing it's 2 shots, if not 1. Not really going to be putting out a whole lot of extra effect when it comes to the extra limb damage. So let's just not. But Virgil. I think we're far enough south. Any enemies are going to be enemies that are melee-y. So let's do a Vertibird signal grenade. Wish I could fast travel, but I can't. And we're in caution. Why are we in caution? Raiders. Just when I said that there's totally not a way that I could be at all having issues, I'm gonna have issues, aren't I? Should I just do... Yeah, I should just do the Psycho Jet at this point, because they're really closing my thing fast. Don't want to be shot on the easy part of this stuff. Thirsty, let's get that done. Oh, God. Okay. Where else? Who else wants some? What else? Anything? Okay. Super smooth. Always great to have to, you know, drop a Psycho Jet and a bunch of ammo. Luckily, now that there's not just 10 bullets, I didn't need to reload whatsoever, so I guess that's a plus. This Vertibird is going to cause problems for when I need to get on the other Vertibird, because it's going to want to, like, crash into it or something like that. Come on, Vertibird, show up. A Vertibird can make it to my location, right? Okay, Brotherhood. I'm going to assume that for some reason there's no place to land because of slope. Is that it? You want me to go deeper into the scary marsh of existential terror? Got it. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but we're going deeper into the swamp, and we'll cross the river, check on that old farm thing that's right on the edge of the most dangerous part of the Commonwealth, and see what they're up to. Lots of smashing around. This is just silly. Okay, so we have a Vertibird signal grenade. In weapons, of course. And if we throw it, the Vertibird should come. I really hope it does come. So this place has all of the turrets and all of the defenses in the world. Good to see. 16 bed, 18 food, all of that stuff. I guess we could say, yeah, get some people here if you want to have extra people to farm the corn. That's fine. We don't really need corn. Frankly, we need potatoes, which is the strangest sentence ever. But just in case they want some friends. It just feels right to add the corn to the inventory ever so slightly. Corn, get in there. And of course our situation is such that we actually need a few more beds for when the people actually show up and get pissed off at us. So, a few more beds it is. 1, 2, and the third one just in case. Okay, and water's at 15, so again, taking extra time where I shouldn't be wasting it, but now they have the 18 water, the 100 defense, and plenty of food for people to work on. And they're just going to be pissed off that there's nothing else to do, like scavenge. But that's fine. Now, what we're going to do is head out of that cell, so whatever Vertibird was there, or is trying to get there, or whatever, is despawned. I think that should be far enough. I'll just do a little further for good measure. But, yeah, just a straight shot through the glowing sea. We're not going to run into anything nasty. Throw a frickin' grenade and get the Vertibird here. And look for the thing. Vertibird has been sent to your location, so it should be able to land. Should be able to land. I'm just going to go in and out of the settlement recruitment beacon. And there's a Vertibird. This was somewhat painful. But I think, what are we at? Like an hour and a half now into the stream, and we're just getting to our first, like, major, hey, we need to do something. How do people put up with me?
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, so
Weapons hot and ready to
we
bring
have
the pain,
hot
sir.
weapons. Of course, they can't just fly straight there. We have to do a nice little G-force experiment. Turn around, and then find another reason to turn around again, and there we go. Okay. Very smart, Brotherhood. Very smart. Okay, so we're on our way. We should get a little bit of radiation, but frankly, I have plenty of health. I don't think I'm ever going to really be able to get up to 70% again. That would be just ridiculous amounts of health being added. I should be able to add just under 40 health with each rank of endurance at this level. And then increasing 6 and maybe some life giver. Let me just take a look at that. At a 536. So if I'm at, what, 300 out of 600, that's about 50%. And then it would just take forever to get up to 70%. Let's see, 70% with 300 to 600 as the starting ratio. Yikes, that's like 600 out of 900 is 66%. So yeah, we're not going to play for another, I don't know, 100 levels or something. We can comfortably be certain at our radiation going down or up. So we have a max health of around 60 or so without losing out on the benefits of leveling up and health and all that. And if it... Oh, I should double check. I am in caution, but that's fine. And I'll just step out when I need to throw another grenade because I... Oh wait, no, of course I don't need to throw a grenade. I can just teleport back to the Institute. It's a little inefficient, but... actually... If I fly back to Somerville, then I can get to Vault 88 faster than if I would have to run all the way back there again, so... we'll see. Hello, Virgil. And he's human again. So we don't have to kill him because he's not an abomination.
But I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass.
So you've found a way to undo balding and increase muscle mass, and your eyesight's better, and... yeah, sure, this is a qualified success.
Decades to generalize my formula. I only wish there was someone I could share this accomplishment with.
Dr. Lee.
Remember Dr. Lee?
Madison. We always got along well. I think she could keep this a secret. Very well. Let me... one moment. Here. Give her this. It should be circumspect enough. In any event, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of
It's all red still.
Excuse me.
And now it's all green. But because it was all red a second ago, and it's not super necessary, frankly, I think we'll be fine to leave it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Virgil, you need this stuff more than I do, frankly. If this is all you have, then that is a sad. And I forgot whether or not I decided or not to throw the Vertibird grenade just to get out of here closer. Okay, pros of throwing Vertibird and just flying straight to Somerville. That's a pretty quick straight shot from there through to Vault 88. Pros of just going to the Institute and running by there again. I think I need more fusion cores, because some of them are crap and some of them are... yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to pick up a few more fusion cores, and then we'll... yeah, we'll call that good. Over here, before I even teleport all the way, get me out of the nasty Institute, because they are the bad guys. Brotherhood. And what else? Besides fusion cores, I think what we'll need is really not a whole lot. Yeah, our weapons are fine. It's just the fusion cores. Now, the 10mm is going to blow through ammo if I use it too often for automatic headshots and VATs and stuff. Not just the fusion cores, but actual 10mm ammo, pistol ammo, whatever. But besides that... oh... I don't think there's a lot of other things that I could end up wanting. Vault 88. It is not the easiest thing to do if you want to actually do it, you know, how it's kind of meant to be, where you actually do everything. Let's take 4 more fusion cores, and maybe, 100 more bullets, 150 more bullets, that's fine. Let's see, food situation deal with, and we'll just go through the other ones. Now I'm going to be sprinting around, and I want my AP in case I run into people. So, of course, we're going to take a jet fuel. Just accept the fact that drugs and diseases are a thing. I'm sitting very nicely on the whole only insomnia as a disease right now, and that'd be wonderful if I don't pick up any more diseases, but I think it's fine. I need to actually do one other thing. I wanted to set my... 94 Mirelurk egg omelets, that's very nice. So my Psycho Jet's on 7. I'm going to set that to 8. I might just as well set my purified water to 10, and maybe the iguana on a stick to get my food situation. Water and food now taken care of. Psycho Jet and the Mirelurk egg omelet taken care of. We can just eat a couple of those and immediately get all of our AP back. Kind of a waste, but, you know, 2 out of 90 is fine. So, do we have more people spawned up the second time around? Seems like things are nice and quiet. Okay, nothing happening. There goes another fusion core. I don't think there's going to be anything around. At least I hope not. Radstag. Radstag's around. Take the torso shots. I don't like Radstags making noise and sneaking up on me. Wow, I am not doing any damage to it, am I? Okay, sorry Radstag. Forgive me. Now, down south again. The most roundabout, boring episode ever. It'll get interesting eventually, I promise. We need to get to Vault 88. Now, Gunner's Plaza is kind of a nice way to start from if you've cleared it out. Caution again, just from the Radstag still, I'm guessing. Hopefully from the Radstag still. Hopefully the Radstag despawns from distance quick enough. Okay, there we go. But, yeah, just moving around nice and quick. Gunner's Plaza is completely taken care of on the outside. We should be able to head in between the church and the quarry and the town. The town has raiders, the church has always some sort of random spawn thing. It should be fine. Okay, let's take a look. There should be, yeah, Mr. Behemoth over there. And since we're finally in some foggy conditions, I wanted to see the, what is it, Fried Fog Crawler. Third time's a charm. Damage resistance increased in foggy and rainy conditions. It doesn't really matter to me with my power armor on, so we'll just leave it. But parched from water, there's a hotkey for that. Very nice. Yeah, I should really have set that up a long time ago. Save just a few seconds. So, I mean, I just want to humor me here. Oh, 0% chance. Can't do 0% chance. But we would be able to do that. Now let's see what happens when we get our... I really want to take on a behemoth without a rifle as a rifleman. That'd be fun. Oh my gosh. No. When I try to do stupid fun stuff, that's where things go wrong. So let's just do normal fun stuff. And, oh, here's some instances of these guys. 33% chance. I know it's not flying yet, but might as well show off the increases that I can get out of the VATS shot. 3 and 4 or 5 should do it. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, now you... let's try to get you killed off with this thing. Very little damage. This is unfortunate. But it should be increasing along the way. And that little stagger there at the end, I guess, brought me back into sneak. So these guys, I mean, they don't look too bad. Okay. They were pointing their guns at me, which isn't great, and this distance is not great. So many things not great about that, but that's fine. Okay, so we have a Vertibird that just kind of spawns out of nowhere right there. Who are they fighting? What is happening? There's always something that has to happen here. Gunners versus someone. Versus Brotherhood, hopefully. Okay, there is Brotherhood, so that's not a gunner chapter. God, I'd rather actually pull myself out of this situation and go the long way, because this is just stupid. Okay, you. Turret, and you. Thank you. So, let's just avoid the firefight that we can't really help too much with without having random people firing on us that we can't really tell where they're coming from. And kind of head towards Jamaica Plain. In between Jamaica Plain and the town is the other option, in case that is actually just too stupid. And there's the explosion. Well, it had to happen eventually. The raiders in this town, there might be a legendary, but honestly we're fine. We don't need to worry about that too much. Just a raider veteran. I'm not going to be able to go in there and loot it without killing everyone, so I'm not going to worry about it. And let's just be on our way. Our hidden brackets are nice and not shuffly, so no one's around on the verge of discovering us. And we're good. Okay, there's some, you know, stuff happening over there. Not our problem. So, the next step is to understand just what we're dealing with when it comes to this place. Now, there's a lot of raiders here, and we can mark them. We could mark them. Okay, what's happening? Why can't we mark these guys? Let's get up to a better vantage point. So when it comes to the quarry, there's a few guys with melee, and there's plenty of guys with guns, and raider scum's on top, and there's a Vertibird. Of course there's a Vertibird. Okay, what's happening over here? I'm intrigued. Oh god, don't... Vertibird, just don't make yourself the biggest target for everyone. Oh, it's so stupid. Okay, so this is kind of a good little layout of the south of the map. We have all of the school over there, the marshes and stuff like that. Here's the toy factory. Way over there somewhere is the other settlement. Then, you know, we have Quincy over there. Then here's all these people, so it's chaotic. There's that sentry bot over there. This is just a chaos junction, and it's not even a junction, it's just the chaotic south. So of course, well, what do I want to do? I wanted to try whether or not I can actually pip these guys, and I'm not looking like I can, which is annoying. So I guess we'll just deal with that. Everyone's freaking out a little bit. I'd like them to not. Especially if I'm trying to aim at them, I'd like that thing to not be around. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's just gonna do circles, that's fine. So many raiders. Let's just do this carefully. Oh, it's a little level up. And you're tough. And you're aiming at me. And I'm being shot at. So let's be done with that situation. Kind of look at the top of things and see if we can't pick up any sort of easy enemy kills. Like that. Another raider scum. Okay. I don't like you being that close to me. I don't like you being that close to me. God, stupid, stupid vertibirds. Just stop it. Oh, it's like right on top of me too. And we're getting too close to the gunners. I don't like any of this. This was supposed to be the safe thing to do. Thank you, Vertibird. You've done exactly what I needed you to do, and just die a horrible, stupid death. Frickin' Vertibirds. I hate Vertibirds. Why did I ever bring in the Brotherhood? Okay. So, kill the rest of these guys without a Vertibird freaking me out every 5 seconds. Okay. I had a moment of horrible, horrible feeling that... Oh my gosh. It just paused for like a quick second. I feel like I should stop doing the VATS. Because it's had just a tiny little bit of a hiccup. And a tiny hiccup can turn into a big hiccup where it just crashes the entire game. I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. The rain and everything. And that's a lot of progress to completely undo if this crashes. Like, too much progress. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to do the classic test of, hey, are there still people around? Anyone? Anyone? Nope. Okay. Still in caution a little bit, but it's not too much when it comes to the explosives. Changing that caution to less caution, or more caution, I should say. Okay, all of these people, all of these interacting forces trying to kill each other. Okay. Legendary gunner. Out of nowhere. That's why I was in caution. And you gave me a berserker's knuckles. Okay, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Let's get inside. Let's do Vault-Tec. I am very ready for getting inside. Maybe... I don't even care. I don't even care. I just want to get inside Vault-Tec. Now there's probably still people around. I should probably move over to my most powerful. Headshot them as soon as I see them. Because they always hang out down here. They're always still around. Yep, there they are. So I'll shoot that guy. Oh, that didn't work. I said I'll shoot that guy. It's fine. Okay, don't get knocked down. Still in caution. Where's the other guy? Someone is still around. Oh, that's someone. Okay, headshot. What the heck? Did that just happen? Oh. Grenades, explosives, kill enemies far away, anything, but what just happened? That could have been so bad. Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to move too quickly because the little hiccups up above, not fun. Not fun whatsoever. Use the thing that actually is useful for close by. This one.
The vault doors were meant to withstand a direct nuclear strike. Your attempts to breach this facility are laughable. Leave at once.
Nice and easy.
Or there will be consequences.
Press the button. Don't mess around with raiders.
You have a Pip-Boy? Wait. Are you Vault-Tec? Have you finally come to save me? Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The
Any
key to
second.
freeing me is getting the workshop operational. First, lift the security lockdown and get to the reactor room.
Okay, we certainly aren't out of the woods yet.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is ready
Keep going.
to begin.
Mr. Ghoul, just around the corner. Now, I'm not going to use the Berry Mentats yet. The thing about the Berry Mentats in here is it's very useful. More useful than normal Berry Mentats, for sure.
Good. Very good. Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there, you should find it.
Okay, so we're in Vault 88, and someone is saying, hey, you know, tried to, you know, keep the faith with the whole Vault-Tec experiment-y thing. I've been, you know, trapped all these years. Sounds kind of ghouly, probably is kind of ghouly, since everyone else is a ghoul. And yeah, we're going to see what they have to say about Vault-Tec, since we know all about Vault-Tec. Another useless freezing thing. Hate the useless ones, but that's fine. So, oh, let's see. There we go. Now we can just start scrapping everything. We could scrap so much stuff. But what we need to do is scrap the stuff to get down to the person who's trapped. 1, 2, 3. I feel like after 200 years you could have kind of just pulled enough stuff out of the way and dealt with it, but oh, I guess people have, you know, been trapped by less. Okay. Kid in a fridge comes to mind. Glowing one, you, and you seem stumbly. We good? Hopefully we're good.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a Pip-Boy.
How can you
from
tell?
a vault, but you're clearly not with Vault-Tec.
Vault-Tec's
What are you doing here?
gone a little
Why did you help
crazy.
Actually, I'm here to offer you the bargain of a lifetime. What would you say to a vintage set of encyclopedias? Act now.
An encyclopedia. Humor. I've been on my own so long, almost didn't recognize that. My name is Valerie Barstow. But please, follow me. It's been a hard 200 years. I was giving a tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then, the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. The radiation. Somehow, I was spared. I tried digging my way to the entrance. With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the
Too much rubble, eh?
to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, Among these papers is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you.
1 page,
Dr.
2
Braun
page, 3
tasked
page,
me
4
with
page, 5
something
page.
vital.
Are you
A series
serious?
of prototypes and their related
6 page, 7 page, 8 page, 9 page. Oh, here's some files.
that
Okay.
could
Yeah,
redefine
scrapping those.
society. But as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
Okay, so,
Vault Tech destroyed my life. Vault Tech can burn for all I care.
Oh.
yeah, remember New Leaf? I don't
Listen,
like Vault Tech because
I
they're
understand that a
assholes
former
and I
Vault
can't forgive
resident
them.
Could harbor certain feelings. I'll tell you what.
Certain feelings,
These
indeed.
experiments, I will let you run them. If you find anything unconscionable, just don't do it. Or change the parameters of the experiment. I
Okay,
assure
sounds
you
about
these devices
fair.
can make people's lives better.
Okay, let's do it.
You've got a deal, Overseer.
Good. We cannot to run the I entrust.
Now we just build the desk. Let's see. Desk, desk, desk. Something like that.
Finally, my overseer's desk. And the proper Volt terminal.
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Are you sitting at it yet? You are taking your damn time. Okay.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long. But we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault Tech Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for work, if you can
Okay.
clear some of...
So we do the thing, get some people here. Let's be on our way. But I want to... let's see. Get this done. I want to explore Vault-Tec. I mean, well... explore Vault-Tec's idea of what could be in a vault. So there's 3 places you can start going through. I'm gonna just scrap some of this random stuff, clean up the main vault area a little bit. And they all have something to recommend them. The amount of resources you get out of exploring Vault-Tec in general is pretty substantial, especially if you want to use concrete to make concrete structures and stuff like that. I've never been big in the making the concrete, you know, mega structures and stuff, but you could also buy shipments, but really going down into each of these things, ooh, very nice, 20 nuclear material for that one. Yeah, going down into each of these areas, grabbing whatever is around to, you know, just kind of scrap, which is a whole lot of stuff, clearly. Yeah, it adds up to a lot of concrete for sure, but there's other things. There's uranium deposits, and that's nuclear material. And nuclear material is something we were actually kind of low on a little bit ago. So, good idea to pick up some of that stuff as well. But I think we need to, prepare ourselves a little bit. Let's just go over to structures and, oops, not wood, Vault-Tec, there we go. Very clearly what we need to have around here. So, there's a lot to do. Domestic, there should just be straight up floors, right? Yeah, there we go. So, we could make more floors. We could do the utility stuff. It's nice and red. big hallways, big areas, and all that stuff. I mean, I could build into this a little bit. It's fun. But I think we'll make our vault pretty simple. We're going to pick up a lot of experience if we really vault tech this to the max. And actually, we'll wait. We'll wait on that. I want to actually. I'm going to build one crafting thing to be able to just access my inventory. Right there. And we'll store our junk, and we'll store... I think that's actually fine. I'm a little tired, a little hungry, a little thirsty. We can get some water going on, a little tiny bit. Take care of that. Our food situation, well, of course we have to eat something, so maybe the mirelurk, roasted mirelurk. Looks good, and let's step out of our armor. And what we're going to be doing is taking a little bit of a nap, a break, in fact. I think we're still suffering from lethargy. I mean insomnia, not lethargy, thank God not lethargy. We are going to lose our adrenaline, which is annoying, but we'll pick it up again, so that's fine. Now that we've done that, I'd like to... Well, we can go do the overseer stuff. I'd like to take just a moment to step away for a little bit. I've been going for 2 hours. I'm thirsty. I need to go get my drink. So I will be back momentarily. Okay, I'm back and I'm checking my levels and I'm still having a nice little mic being picked up. Or my voice being picked up with a mic. Anyway, what we need to do is actually get rid of this. Okay. Fusion core already in. Let's be on our way. So our situation is as follows. We're going to be running into some nasty enemies. The enemies are, well, they're a mix. We've got ghouls, we've got a handful of mirelurks, we've got burrowed enemies in the form of rad scorpions and mole rats, and ugh. It gets scary. So let's be careful. Honestly, I should probably just go straight over to this thing. Wow, I do not have the adrenaline I need. Taking 3 shots to kill something, not good. I might take a psycho just to help things along. 4 fusion cores right there, very nice. And This is what we're looking for. They're pretty much military circuit boards, but they're this one, the East Sector Vault-Tec whatever control board. And yeah, what we need to do is now go off, and this is the first instance that I would like to actually have my Berry Mentats active. Actually, I've got another level up, and I'm almost to my next level, so I think I'll take a rank of Chemist just to get ahead of the situation. I was thinking to take Sniper for the 25% extra accuracy on headshots, but we'll be fine. Let's do less drugs, or less drugs that we're essentially needing to take over and over and over. So Berry Mentats, highlights living targets, that'll be nice. And I think an overdrive isn't the worst idea. Extra damage. Yeah. Let's do that. So now you can see there's some glowing guys. Well, not glowing guys, but highlighted guys. There's this guy, which is nice and easy. But then we come in here, burrowed enemies. Highlighted very nicely. You get too close to them, then they pop up, but explosives, they kind of cause them to pop up a little earlier. As if, you know, someone's essentially... Well, that one you can see pretty easily. Now there's a queen. The queen is something we need to be very careful about because queens are nasty. Let's just back up and do it nice and effectively with the Gauss rifle. So I blew up the albino Mirelurk Hunter so much that it went into the wall. Now this thing is... this thing's, I don't know, kind of a troll. Because adding 100 water to your settlement is a very nice way of making sure that... Just step out here very nice and carefully. Is a very nice way of making sure that your settlement gets attacked by raiders. So don't hook this up until you have 100 defense, or an appropriate amount of defense to actually deal with stuff. Okay, so we can kind of start clearing out this place, and I'd like to just kind of get all of the looting done, all of the scrapping and stuff like that done before we actually link this place up, so I can kind of show off just how much there is here. I mean, I'm getting a lot of these just like 2 little steals left and right, but there's a lot. There's so much. Okay. And we'll check the inventory of the shop once we're back in the main room. More piles of stuff to get rid of. And here, and in there, and in everywhere. Actually, yeah. I said I was going to go through all of it, and I might as well. So we're seeing our Berry Mentats essentially detecting something else. We're picking up tons of rads. 284. I don't want to take any more Rad-X, and even if we take, you know, 50 rads, it wouldn't do too much to our health bar. We wouldn't be able to take too much more rads, but yeah, let's just go in here and get rid of the uranium. Any on top? Doesn't look like it. And now we can take away that thing and show off the fact that there's rad scorpions to deal with. Glorious, glorious rad scorpions. Hate them. So, how do we deal with rad scorpions? They burrow just like the other enemies, but I'm spending too much time, so we take care of them like normal. Okay, 2 easy ones to deal with. Backing off just so I don't, you know, get all the rads as I'm trying to get rid of the uranium. It says less than 1, but it quickly goes up much higher. Now here's a few right here, and then one more big one, and this is where the rad scorpions are hidden. Now let's pick up the rad scorpion meat because might as well. So in here, let's just show off again the explosive rifle. We should be able to coax them out and then kill them just by staggering them enough with the explosives. Same thing over here. Coax them out, coax them out, and then just nice, easy burst controlled fire, stuff like that. Now, I don't know where this one is, so I'm going to kind of... it's probably right around here. Let's see. And it's legendary. Don't mess around with that. Ooh! Used a lot of my bullets. Okay, I'll try to get this one, then I can get all the uranium since there's... Oh, get a nice shot on him. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want the red scorpions to go back down. That would be bad. Radiation up there, radiation everywhere. I think I said 288 or 286 or something. I'm not quite sure. Get rid of that. +1 rad a second, even with the lead-lined, lead-painted, whatever, power armor. So, it is no joke, for sure. Where's the rest of the rads coming from? Oh, above here. And probably, yeah, above there. Now, each of these, I'm doing it a little too quickly, but that's 8 nuclear material a go. Maybe sometimes more, maybe sometimes less, I'm not quite sure on that. But it's a lot of nuclear material, so... yeah, it's good stuff. And this guy, I guess we should just take care of him, nice and simple. Don't look at the explosion, it means you're not a badass. Okay, so let's also take a look at the various enemies. Which one was it that was the legendary? This one? What do you've got? Ah, Lucky Disciple Serrated Blade. Critical shots do double damage and the critical meter fills 15% faster. That's not that bad of a melee weapon. I actually like that. It's, you know, not for me, but if I had Blitz and I was, I don't know, I don't have the ability to show off how many strikes I could get in a single VATS round, but I'm sure it's a lot. So, let's go through here and pick up all of this stuff. Get the uranium out of here, because we can make some fun stuff out of that down the line. Is that everything? It's probably just the radiation from this thing now. 3 biometric scanners, fusion cores, military grade, and we'll leave the missiles, because that is silly to grab. So through here, we've got... oh, the rest of this is fun to see. The rest of this place has kind of more of the same. I guess I can scrap this stuff technically. It's not really that... I don't know. Not a whole lot here except steel. Steel, wood, steel. That's fine. But the rest of this place has more fun stuff for sure. Now I'm kind of doing it from one direction, always coming from here and going elsewhere. I know you can link the little water area to another area, but yeah, it's fine. While I'm here, let's just pick up some water. Save the water if we can. Okay. I wonder what the timer is on the berry mentets. I've been wasting quite a bit of time, I'm sure. So down here we can see a few different enemies. Let's just pull out our Berserker's Knuckles. That's fun. Spray and pray, and take out the legendary, but have them pop out. You can actually see their little feet, strangely enough, and you can shoot them sometimes with just a normal weapon, but we're going to just do it the more for sure way. Get them out and then kill them. There's one over there, it looks like. Kill that one. I always want to change to a different weapon because otherwise... Deadeye! But it's a combat shotgun. But a combat shotgun that's Deadeye, Oh my god, I've been waiting for so long. I would have taken, like, any pistol. Well, not any pistol, but I would have taken, you know, pistols or rifles, but you give me a combat shotgun. Very nice. Very, very nice. But... oh, are the shotguns gonna pull me back? It's just very nice to have an automatic jet. I don't think I have any ammo for it right now. No shells. Can't even show it off. Actually, I could, couldn't I? Yep, still have the Deadeye effect. So, you kind of notice it. I wasn't walking, I was actually in Deadeye, you know, slow time mode. It's nice. Not much more to say about it than can be game-changing. So let's deal with this guy. And this one over here. Just tons of brood mothers. All these mothers and not enough normal mole rats. Okay. Hides I shouldn't be picking up, but I did anyway. All that. Wonder glue. I shouldn't be picking this stuff up. So, Berry Mentats detect something over there. We can't get to it, so we have to go this way. Just be on our way. Now we're going to see some enemies through the ground again. Let's take care of them. Just double tap. Now don't get too close to them. As you're doing the explosive damage to them, it kind of like interrupts their ability to actually get out of the ground a little bit, which is kind of funny. But in here, it's definitely too close. So let's go over to probably something better. Probably just the staggering. Now, I might be able to show off the hitting their feet. Looks like a finger right there. Apparently not. So we'll just have to get him out of the ground. Okay, there we go. We'll just bats these guys. 2 shot for you, or 1 shot, that's fine. Okay. A little more rads in here. I don't mind that much. Actually, really not much at all. Okay, and in here, on the first floor, is the control board for the whatever sector that was, east sector maybe. And then that's right around the corner, but we need to go up some stairs, kill some ghouls. This is one where they kind of all pop down at the same time. There we go. Very nice. And these other guys we're not able to get to yet. They're showing themselves to be... ooh, did he have a stealth boy? Very nice. Yeah, they're showing themselves through the floor, but we need to take this stuff down. That gets us to, I believe, the pharmacy at University Point. And the other one's the Malden exit. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what it is. I don't really use them that much. It's kind of a hassle to go through here each time just to do that, so not that big of a fan. Now, over here. We can go like that. We can be in hidden. We can go like that. We can get out of this. Be on top of here, maybe. And, as usual, just kind of bring them up. Whoa, you're getting close. Get out again. Did I start a fight that I shouldn't have? And there goes danger. Okay. I'd rather not be in any amount of caution. think it's 2. Okay. I jetpacked above one of these guys. Not how I'd like to do it. He took a swipe at me, but I was flying. Not as efficient as I should have done things. I don't like it. I don't like you. And you're legendary, of course. Not fun. Not fun. Ah! You're too close to... Just get out the regular gun. It staggers them. They're getting closer by burrowing up a mound of stuff there. This is not good. And he's back over there. You back over here. I don't like it. But it is a legendary, and I already got a staggering slow time whatever shotgun. I kind of feel like I should go in for it. Now the nice thing is, I guess I can just do this now. Just in case there's a random hit. Medics is something... I forgot to take the extra medics. This stacks, and I forgot to take it. I'm going to hold off on that because I want to have it just in case it runs out and I am facing an enemy that's very scary. But let's go in here very cautiously, shoot this guy in the stinger. And that's that. Right? Or am I going to just be haunted by a rad scorpion for the end of time because I can't find what was the legendary? If I can't find the legendary, then that means there's a very nasty enemy. Still have Berry Mentats, right? Berry Mentats Overdrive. What the heck? Okay, I don't know where the enemies are. And it's one thing to not know where the enemies are, but it's an entirely other thing to not know where the legendary Rad Scorpion is. Not good. Not good. That was supposed to go smoother, clearly. But here we are. So, the next one, the last one, it's pretty clear-cut. If we go over here, it'll tell us, hey, you can't use this without a control board. It's over there. So, let's go grab that. Where, oh, where is the legendary Rad Scorpion that, I don't know, popped out of existence? Not fun. So, in here, it's not that scary. A few random ghouls. We can take care of them pretty easily. Come around the corner, mister. And nothing over there that's too close. You're walking around, that guy's gonna climb out, just like ghouls would like to climb out all the time. You guys are about. I can't shoot him for some reason. Now they're getting up and I can shoot them all. Okay, good. 296 rads, so not as many rads as I thought I would have taken, frankly, but that's fine. I think this is the Malden Center.
Perfect.
Huh. Not quite sure on that, actually. Let's just go this way, plug it back in, then we can actually get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. So now we can use the scrapping. Scrap, scrap, scrap everything. And of course, there's going to be, you know, more enemies. And of course... What the heck? They went over there. That's so weird. I'm going to Psycho Jet, because I don't want these guys going underground again. So... Overkill for sure? No, just regular Jet. I already have Psycho active. Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of explosion. Glowing mole rat. freezing lever action, critical hit thing. I mean, could be worse. Charged tire iron. Okay. And I'm carrying too much. Careful. Let's do a over encumbered. I am peckish, so let's do a cooked soft shell. No, let's do crispy squirrel meat. Squirrel bits taken. Let's do a grilled radstag. Help me out there. Honestly, I should have taken a deathclaw steak because adding to the agility is probably a good idea. Okay, so there was supposed to be a deathclaw here, but the rad scorpions spawned in here. So yeah, good job, mole rats. Something very strange happened. I'm not quite sure why I decided to do that, but I guess I caused enough of a kerfluffle with the enemies that that's what happened. Ah, hello, Neuro. It's been a very long and tedious part so far. Let me tell you. You've missed just a little bit of the vault tech, but for the first hour, I was essentially looking at weapons and doing inventory management. So, yeah, it's been a part, as in not a very impressive part. Berry Mentats run out. Apparently they have, because I can't see any of these guys. But we're back into hidden, so that's fine. Yeah, I thought that these guys would have been taken into here, because those glowing mole rats. I thought it was just a deathclaw in here. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe there's always like extra enemies and they actually started fighting for whatever reason, but we've got all of the control boards. We've got, yeah, some people waiting to meet us, and we've got quite a bit of scrap, or at least quite a bit of scrapping done. It's actually quite useful stuff. Let's see. There's still a little bit to do here, and I don't mind actually taking care of all this stuff. Now, I don't want to take another berry mentats if I can help it, but I think there's more mole rats around, and if there are, I don't know. I'm gonna take my water, which is on a hotkey for once. 2 of those. And in here, this feels like a mole rat room. Totally is. Headshot. You've missed a 95% shot on the head. Wow. Pathetic. Okay, what else? Is that really only one? Apparently it is. Let's pull the uranium out, because uranium is good to have. Okay, so down further. More mole rats. I should really take a berry mentat, shouldn't I? And it's not more mole rats, apparently. Here's the ghouls, so I guess the mole rats might get a little problematic if everyone's too close to one another. Now this is weird. I'm in Vault 88 without berry mentats active. It's not good. Not a good feeling. So let's take a look. We're just inches away from the next level up. We've been picking up lots of levels. There's a few things. So coming up, I could take lockpicking and... Hello. Berry mentats. Would be useful. Okay, anyway. Level up. There we go. Coming up, I could take a level up into the last thing that actually does master locksmithing and lockpicking, whatever. The problem is it just skips a little bit of one thing, and there's not a lot of use going forward that I can see from it. Now, going into a certain hallucinogen, that sort of place that is filled with gas and corridors and all sorts of stuff, just to get... Oh, there's the uranium. Come on. Just to get one thing done for Vault Tech, which of course needs to happen for Vault 88. Yeah, we're kind of on the fence on that. If we do it the safe way, waste a perk into essentially skipping not even all of one dungeon, just a little bit of one dungeon. But if we end up doing that, oh, it's not the worst idea. I think we would be fine going into Hallucinogen. We could use Berry Mentats. We could make sure that we're being nice and careful about things. I think we'll hold off on the Master Lock and not take it this round. When it comes to, well, the rest of the perks, I need to actually start saving up a little bit, because there's one thing I'm definitely not going to do. I've done it before. I'm not doing it this time. The final fight of the Automatron is terrifying. And spoiler alert, it has ended 2 of my runs before. As in, I didn't know about the way around the Automatron fight. I don't know. I made the mistake of not really looking into things, just using my own knowledge of the situation and playing the game and having fun and all that jazz. And I got to the Automatron fight and not able to take the stim packs and whatnot, and healing myself constantly in between the little waves. It led to bad things before. So that is where I essentially started looking up information, how to play the game better and stuff like that. And I realized there's good things to do when it comes to the Automatron fight, like skipping it. So that is what we'll be doing. I've played it before where I was actually able to get through it, where I get on top of the beams and I essentially just shoot down, do as much of the Psycho Jet as humanly possible, constantly stay in slow time. I had an explosive combat shotgun. It did marvelous work. And so I considered considering it this time, but it's just not worth it, frankly. I don't think I need to go to the Malden Center one, but I will open up that one. There should be some ghouls in here. Ghouls? There's the ghouls. 1, 2, and one in there, or one over there. One right there. Okay, 3 shots. Not good. Yeah, I'm not messing around with the final fight. Hacker 3 for sure. But that's 3 level ups taken, and we'll definitely get through a lot of this level up, but if I have just 3, and then I'm going through the rest of Automatron, I'll get a couple more level ups. I can't use them willy-nilly or whatever. Yeah, I think this is the Commonwealth. This should be the right outside College Square, College University Point. The thing that is a college. The University Point, yeah. I'm not going to go out there because, there's going to be a Brotherhood Vertibird getting killed by stupid, I don't know, synths, and it's going to crash on top of me or something ridiculous. So, let's go back through here. We've done so much looting this time, and we've just been really, really inefficient and slow. It's the most boring episode ever. But I don't know. I was able to get through a lot of understanding. So, Neuro, you missed some boring stuff, but I'll give you the quick synopsis. I have a gun. It has a good recoil on it. It has a good magazine on it, 75 bullets or something like that. And so I like using the 7.62, whatever it's called, the handmade rifle or whatever. This one. Because, you can just fire all of your bullets exactly where you need them to be. Quite rapidly, in fact. Now this thing, I picked up the quick draw. Just going over to that. The quick 10mm. 25% less action points. I can't really... excuse me. Can't really demonstrate that right now. I'll speed up and I'll see if I can pull some sort of look-see at a certain Vault Tech person. But, yeah, there should be some people waiting for me. I'm able to get essentially endless amounts of shots on people. I'll show you. But I've also taken the Concentrated Fire, which is very useful. The Concentrated Fire thing at rank 3. Each VATS attack gains 20% accuracy and 20% more damage. That means that I'm going to be getting a lot more accuracy and damage down the line. So let's say I had a 13% chance on this arm. I take up to 95% chance. It takes just a tiny little bit of my action points. So I can get just endless. So many VAT shots. And they're starting to increase and stuff. So even though it doesn't do a lot of damage, if I was fighting something that doesn't need to take a lot of damage, it's kind of a very useful automatic kill sort of thing. Anyway, hello.
Hi.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite
yes,
correct.
yes it is.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. A question.
Okay.
What do you, government?
Right.
What is the government?
We're with the Reformed Raider Party. Tell me, can we count on your vote in November?
What? Whatever this is, I'm on to you.
Yes.
I guess we are
Sorry
kind of
about my associates.
yeah, we definitely do have sort of Reformed Raider. You know, we were a Raider for about 10 minutes. That's fine.
But welcome to our vault.
Yeah, the Deliverer. I mean, the nice thing with the Deliverer is it's really, really effective, and you can get all of the... I don't want to kill the Settler, that's fine. But just like non-stop VATS hits, but it's super effective. I only really started caring about it once I actually had access to the Concentrated Fire. Whatever you were saying, sarcastic.
Kill them to at least prepare a resume? Heck, even a cover letter would do.
That would expedite the process. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place.
Very
Within
nice indeed.
reason.
Sure.
A hypothetical.
Is there something wrong?
No.
Wrong with the core? No, it's
So
fine.
you can stop the mill.
Well, whatever you'd like.
Okay, actually, if I don't pass that speech check, he should stay. Let's not even do the speech check.
Give the Overseer's question some thought. Really answer it.
Huh, fine. Nobody's gonna...
I think we could use him in our vault.
As long as you guys are on the level, I'll give this thing a try. Honest.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Very
Here's
nice.
hoping third time's a charm.
I forget, I always pass that speech check anyway, but I know that if you don't pass that speech check, he leaves. So we need someone to do a little bit of caravanning for us, provisioning. And so, because the other girl doesn't do it, because she needs to be around to actually take part in the experiments that Clem runs for us to run,
Is it?
testing
Before
Clem
you
and...
settle in,
Anyway, the whole point
I have
is,
some questions.
I can't use Clem or the girl as a provisioner, and if that guy leaves, then I won't be able to provision this place. Blah, 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 blah.
You've been assigned
Yeah, I guess that would be
guard
the
duty.
party that I would be. Reformed Far Harbor mass
Stand
murderer.
watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the
Accidental
perimeter.
mass murderer.
But from inside
yeah.
the vault.
We'll go with that one. So,
Well, aren't you just
yeah,
precious?
Clem is precious.
Another question.
Anyway, we're just going to skip through this because I've been wasting too much time anyway.
Mole rat kill counts really are the foundation of maternal affection.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know,
We're
but he's got a
looking
point.
for a vault.
Okay,
You mean
interested, Clem
Yeah,
can stay, do
now,
that
the
stuff.
first step is to get him properly equipped.
Now
and
let's do this.
dressed.
Actually,
There should
right
be
now,
supplies
you
for the
need
welcome
to...
area near
Can
the
I,
entrance.
This place might not be so bad.
There we go. You connect to Hangman's Alley. Sorry, you wanted to be here and look around and stuff like that, but you're actually going to go walk around the Commonwealth. Sure, that is exactly what you wanted to hear, so... Anyway, let's grab Vault 88, Pip-Boy and that stuff, and I'm carrying too much again. Wow. Let's just whatever's heavy. Now we can... Wait, is that part of my inventory? I can't scrap that. Oh my gosh, okay. Try this again, but the quick, fast, easy way. Boom. Right here, at the beginning. Grab all that. Store all junk. Nice and easy. Clem, I'm trying to talk to you.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
So we give him the... what is it? One of these. And a Pip-Boy. Does he already have the Pip-Boy?
I'm just so excited to be here. I'll do good.
Did we get the Pip-Boys? Yeah, we got a Pip-Boy. Okay.
You'll see.
I'd like to trade some items.
Okay, try this again. So over in miscellaneous, give him a Pip-Boy as well. And
I'm just so
he has it on.
excited
Wonderful.
to be here.
I'll
do good.
Let's get going.
You'll see.
So, we have our vault. It's been mostly scavenged for what we need. Clem is going to do some bicycling for us, and, well, we'll get to that here in a bit, but he causes a little bit of a explosion, so we need to actually stand far enough away from that
Exercise
while he's
instead
doing
of
it.
using while you
Something. Cycling for power. Hard power. Okay. So we're trying to be the good guys here. So let's set this up as a good guy. Well, we can make everyone kind of get the hit taken besides me. So one of these and terminal. Wait, not light. Miscellaneous. There we go. Screw it. Nice and connected. We're going to do the bare bonesest vault building ever. So now we just have to set the parameters. And so we've got additional power, sustained usage, and environmental enhancer. You know, what does that say? Using strong aromatic was a dismal fail. Yeah. I like the idea of a sub-audible soundtrack of gentle waves lapping on a beach were added. Very nice. Let's do that one. Okay, go ahead, Clem. And in the meantime, we will be slightly further away. I'm not quite sure the distance that's safe, but something like this is probably fine. Oops. Don't need to do that. Okay. So, in here... Oh... I hate building these every 5 feet, but I know I need to actually get a few things out of our inventory if we're going to have any chance. Heavy... 10 of those we don't need. Let's just put these things away. Charge tiring. I did finally pick up a Deadeye. I don't have any shells. Oh, I have 1 shell for it. But I finally have a Deadeye weapon, and it's the shotgun. So, it could be worse. I'll definitely be keeping that around for close encounters. But, yeah, Deadeye on a shotgun. It's not bad, but it's not what I wanted, frankly. I would have taken a pistol over a Deadeye gun that's a shotgun. Anyway. Let's do meats and various things that are, yep, the rad scorpion meat, very, very different. This meat, that meat, queen meat, and what else? Actually, I think that's enough, right? Okay, hopefully we don't take any damage. We'll know here soon enough, though. Okay. Oh my god, I still took 0.01 damage. That's glorious. Okay, well... it's a little bit of damage. What can you do? Even this far away, that explosion... yeah. But I think, really, it's kind of strange, because I've taken, like, 2 or 3 damage when I'm, like, sitting right next to it. And it doesn't really matter, but I didn't want to take damage where I didn't need to take damage, and I still took damage somehow. So repair this stuff, and report back to Overseer.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. If I am reading the report correctly, you chose a lavender and vanilla aroma dispenser.
I feel really relaxed. This vault is the best.
Oh, good job, Clem. New society, but it's a lavender and vanilla society. Come on, Overseer.
Back before you know it.
Excellent.
Okay, now we're gonna go get some chems. Some very hallucinogenic chems. So, Deadeye Shotgun's coming with us. I am not going to be a fan of this one, really. I mean, 47 extra damage versus other things. I'm sure we could get it up a little bit. Critical hits cause freeze. It's just not for me, I don't think. I'll take it with me, just to have it around. Cryogenic, just no. And all the aid, not the Blamco, but if it's a drug, I might as well. Don't know why I took that one. Medex is nice. And already some nice water setup in here. Radex, right away. Stim packs will sell. And everything else is fine. Of course, take the bobby pins, technical document, and the junk. I'm sure there's reasons to go through here. Empty stuff, if there was something. Nuka-Cola bottle. Oh, sure, we'll take it. But take a look at that. 303 nuclear material. Freaking glorious. Oh my gosh. It's so nice coming through here. Just picking up all of the nuclear material you'd ever need. We'll take all of this. 7 fusion cores? 7? I couldn't even get that word out. 7 fusion cores. How did I pick up that many fusion cores? Anyway, we've got places to be, people to kill, so let's be on our way. I guess we could have gone out the different way just to kind of... I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I've been in a different part of the vault entirely, like northeast or north something or another, just kind of clearing it out after having set up the experiment, and I kind of saw the effect of an explosion and, you know, got to go tell the Overseer that, hey, I'm done with the experiment, or Clem's done with the experiment, or something, and I didn't take any damage that time, but I don't know. I figured that a pretty far distance away was fine. Apparently it's not. So, Vault 88, 4 people. The unfortunate thing is we'll have to run through this again, because we can't actually travel to Vault 88 on a Vertibird, and I don't think I would want to, even if I could, because there's way too many enemies around. Going into the wrong one. But no. We need to go to the instant... Enemies are nearby. I'm not even in... Oh, what the... You can't do this to me. Stop. Don't come in. Oh my gosh. Enemies. Enemies. Okay. Run from that, because I think we're being invaded by people. Enemies were very close. Let's just get out of here. Run away. We'll be fine. What the heck? This is going to be interesting on my way back. Now, there was 2 fun things that happened during my Yolo runs that I was actually recording that I've put up online. And those are... Yeah, one of the situations is kind of that situation. So we'll deal with that. Let's just get away from these guys, and we'll be able to figure things out. This is stupid. Are there enemies still nearby? Can we get away, please? Okay, we can. Oh, thank God. Okay, so that was a fun way of dealing with things, but I think we're going to call it there. We've got 2 Vault 88, and we've cleared it out, and we were able to, I don't know, do the first experiment, and we've had plenty of other things getting done. Sorry, it's kind of a short part for you, Neuro, but yeah, I don't know. It's been a pretty long episode, and a lot of it at the beginning was really annoyingly slow and stupid. So kind of a boring day, but we're able to get back into Vault 88, and we'll have to be careful about those raiders next time, for sure. I don't really want to deal with raiders invading my thing. I really should have built the defenses. I don't know why I didn't do that. Luckily, there's stealth boys. We can always use those to get in there. And if there's a problem with getting into Vault 88 with the enemies essentially already popping into existence right at the mouth of the cave, we'll just have to deal with that the only way I know how. Yeah, stealth boy when I enter there. Don't forget about that. But also the Psychojet and anything else that would help me for sure. Yeah, but next time we're going to finish Vault 88. We're going to just run through the back entrance, I think, of Hallucinogen. We're going to pick up enough experience moving forward to get 3 ranks of Hacker. But yeah, Vault 88 is going to be completed really quite quickly, and then it's on to the scary robots. And scary robots are scary, who would have thought? So if I need to pick up more experience before doing the final fights, I can. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, but yep, I think we're moving along nicely. I don't think I took anything but rad damage this time. All of those rad scorpions, all of those mole rats, just blow them up with the various explosives, and if you don't have the explosive effect on a legendary weapon, Molotov cocktails indoors, kind of terrifying, but those work to just kind of pull them out. You can use frag grenades, all that stuff. Yeah, it's wrapping up. We'll get done with Fallout 4 yet, I feel like, hopefully, but we'll find out next time. And until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 You Only Live Once Run Done Live. Thank you very much for joining me on this wonderful adventure, and until next time, farewell.